Hey guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today we're going to be making the Berlin square from the 2020 VVCAL Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using Shapeless Katana and a size 3mm hook. We're going to start with a slip knot and a chain 3. And then we're going to make a slip stitch in the third chain from the hook to make our ring. You can also chain 4 and slip stitch, or you can do magic ring, double magic ring, whatever center you like. And then straight into your center ring without chaining up, you're going to make a beginning treble. So I do that by making single crochet. So I'm going to go straight in for a single and then chain 2. Okay, and that's going to be the first treble of our round. Now we're going to make a regular treble into the center, and these 2 stitches together are going to make the beginning 2 treble cluster. All right, so with that beginning treble and regular treble stitch, now we've got the beginning 2 treble cluster. Now I'm going to go ahead and chain 3, and then I'm going to make a 2 treble cluster, a normal one. So yarn over twice. Insert your hook into the center of the ring, pull up a loop, draw the yarn through 2 loops on the hook, and then repeat that. Draw the yarn through 2 loops on the hook again. Now yarn over twice again, insert your hook, pull up a loop, draw the yarn through 2 loops on the hook, and again. Now you've got 3 loops left on your hook, and once you draw the yarn through those 3 loops, your 2 treble cluster is complete. Now we're going to chain 3. And then we're going to continue in this manner. We're going to do chain 3 and 2 treble cluster, and we're going to work that way until we have 8 total 2 treble clusters, including the beginning one. So it's going to be a total of 7 repeats of chain 3, 2 treble cluster. All right, so this is how we're looking so far. I'm gonna go ahead and work our round until I finish with the first. So now my first round is complete. I just need to go ahead and join. So I've got 3 chains on the hook right now, and I'm going to work into this first TR stitch, not like I would normally. I'm not gonna work through it like I normally would like this. Instead, I'm gonna treat it like a cluster. So I'm gonna work into this bar right here, the front loop only, and then this part of the stitch right here. So when I work into these 2 parts, it's like treating it like a cluster with a slip stitch. So now it's going to look more like all of the rest of the clusters, and you can disguise that first beginning stitch. All right, so for the next round, we're going to work straight into this chain space with a beginning DC, and that's going to be working straight into a single crochet, no chaining up, and a chain 1. And I never chain up when single crochet is the first stitch. So now I'm going to make 4 more double crochet in this chain space. All right, so now I've got a total of 5 double crochet in that chain space, and that includes the beginning DC. So now we're just going to work 5 DC in all the spaces around till we're back in the beginning. Okay, so now I'm ready to join my round. I've got all my DC stitches there. So I'm going to make a slip stitch in the top of this beginning DC, and make your slip stitch loose enough so that it goes over your beginning DC stitch. Into the next stitch, we're going to make a single crochet, go straight into it for your single, and then chain 3, skip a DC stitch, and single into the next one. And that's how you're going to repeat all the way around. Chain 3, skip 1, single crochet into the next stitch. Okay, so my round is complete here, and I did just go ahead and join with the slip stitch to my first single crochet. So in my first chain space here, I'm going to work a 4 DC cluster, and it's going to be the beginning 4 DC cluster. So let me show you how to do the first one of the round. You're going to jump straight into a beginning DC, so that's a single crochet, chain 1, and now you're going to make a 3 DC cluster, and that together with your beginning DC is going to make that very first 4 DC cluster of your round. So just yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop and draw the yarn through 2 loops on your hook and leave that loop on your hook right there. And then let's repeat that 2 more times, leaving that loop behind. It's kind of like making a partial double crochet. And then you've got 4 loops on your hook for this beginning 4DC cluster. Draw the yarn through all of the loops, and now you've got your first 4DC cluster of the round. So now we're going to go ahead and chain 3, and then in your next chain space you're going to work a full 4DC cluster. So when you yarn over and insert your hook and pull up a loop, draw the yarn through 2 loops on the hook, you're going to do that 4 times. Okay, leaving that loop on your hook each time. All right, so now you've got 5 loops on your hook. Since this isn't the first one, now you've got 5 loops. Draw the yarn through all 5 loops, and now we're going to continue in this manner all the way around. Chain 3 and 4 DC cluster in the next chain space. All right, all the way back till you get to the beginning. Okay, so my round is complete now, and I'm ready to join, and we're gonna join into the cluster just like we did for the first round. So we're gonna go through all of the cluster loops. So all those 4 loops there with our slip stitch. All right, so now it's just indistinguishable from the rest of them. Okay, so for the next round, which is our second to last round, we're gonna make 3 singles in this chain space. So go straight into your 3 singles. Then in the next chain space, we're gonna make 3 half double crochets. Okay, and in the next one, we're gonna make 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Okay, 3 doubles, chain 3, and 3 doubles again. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And then in our next chain space, we're going to work another 3 half doubles. We're just squaring off our circle on this round. Okay, so now we're going to work 3 singles into the next chain space, and then work a single into the top of this 4DC cluster. It's going to be the center of your side, and then 3 singles. And actually, once you get to these 3 singles, your repeat is starting over. So your repeat is going to be 3 single crochet, 3 half double crochet, and then your corner, 3 doubles, chain 3, 3 doubles, 3 halves, and then 3 singles, and then make sure you put that single crochet into that 4DC cluster there. Okay, so we're gonna work that way around. You can kind of see how it looks, and then square off all of our remaining corners. Okay, so my round is just nearly complete. I just have to work my final single crochet into this first 4DC cluster here, and then I'm gonna join with the slip stitch to the first single crochet of the round. So this is how our square is looking. And now we just have 1 more round to go, which is very simple. We're just gonna make single crochet in all of the stitches up to the corner space. And then in that corner space, we're gonna work 3 single crochet. So just make a single crochet in all of your stitches around, and then in the corner spaces, make 3 singles. All right, so once you're done and you're all the way around, you're just gonna slip stitch into that very first single crochet and then weave in your tail. Okay, so I have these sample squares here that are all finished, and that's it. Once you weave in your tail, you're all finished with the Berlin square for the 2020 VVCAL. And of course, I will see you guys for the next one. Thank you, bye-bye.